Everybody, and welcome to Mystics MMOs. I am your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, so I hit level 50 yesterday, and I got through the quest lines. I wanted to stream it, but, was having some technical difficulties. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case today. But today I'm going to talk about questing, the importance of questing after level 50. A lot of people just want to rush and, level up. Just keep leveling. In this game, you're going to kind of want to do quests, even at low level, even all the way till you get awakened, which is 56. But one of the major things that I've come to find out is your contribution points. You need to earn contribution points, especially if you're going to start getting into PvP, especially like node wars, because you use those contribution points towards node management. So it's really good. You'll out-level a lot of quest areas. So that is kind of, unfortunate. It's kind of the standard in most MMOs that you will out-level quest areas. But I always tell people, in certain games, questing is kind of important, and even more so in Black Desert. I know a lot of people just want to get to the PvP, and that's always good. But once again, questing, you'd be surprised. I was kind of really surprised that questing played such an intricate part towards contribution points and what the contribution points do for you, especially towards endgame. So I was like, okay, well, there's a couple of quests I have back here. I'll pick up some extra ones. Some may be repeatable, some not. But you're building a contribution experience by turn-ins and things like that. Some rewards will give you inventory, increased inventory space, and other things will give you contribution experience, and so on and so forth. And that's kind of really good. Now, grinding's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that grinding is a bad thing. But once again, the way the game's been set up and designed was literally to, progress a character. Now, what's really cool, and I found out too, your contribution points are shared amongst your characters. So whatever contribution points I earn on my main or another character will be distributed to my alts, which was really kind of cool to find that out. I was like, okay, that's pretty flipping cool. Because whatever contribution points I also earn on those alts will also get shared on my main character. So kind of cool stuff. Once again, one of the major things about people anticipating endgame in this game is, where's the trials, where's the raids, where's, things like that. And this game doesn't have that. It's all built around the PvP, the endgame is. Trying to get guild progression, trying to work... trying to help level up your guild, trying to get into those node wars, those conquests. That's where your end game is. Okay. So I'm just going to finish up some quests around here. I don't know which quests are going to give me... And I really enjoyed, once you hit level 50, you're also going to be able to augment your skills. So I was like, this is so fucking cool. So I could definitely see why more people get into the combat. Little by little, you see where the combat's starting to shine even more so. Now, one thing, you can group up with people, especially if you're doing quests, so that is kind of cool. Also, so you can kind of adventure with your, your fellow players if you wanted to. Especially, I encourage it, especially in guild questing. And if you're going to be a guild master, you definitely want to recruit. You don't want to be kind of picky sometimes. You want to get people that you like to play with. Obviously, you don't want to just recruit randomly. But, the larger your guild, the more it's going to be able to, do towards your guild leveling. And also, when you do have a guild war or node war or conquest, that's going to come, that's going to play very important. It's going to be very important to have those numbers. Start cutting back. Wait for respawn. I'll check out the messages in a minute. Think. Okay, I think I got them all. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, check out the messages, and then I'll turn these in. Hey Cal, how you find being awake and any good good morning. I'm not awakened yet. I got the level 50. I thought awakening was at 50. It's 56. It's still the same quest, dude. It's your spirit, your black spirit. So at 56 you become awakened. At 65, I believe, is the cap in the game. So you become awakened during that point, and you will actually be able to respect your skills, which is kind of cool. So you can actually redistribute points. I still haven't got into that yet, but it was kind of cool to find that out. And it has been an experience. And I'm liking the game. I have like 50 hours put in already, and I'm like, okay, you know, this isn't so bad. This is actually pretty good. I do have another quest over here. Hold on. What in the heck? We'll figure it out. Alright. Heading down to this little marker of a quest. Something's down here I'm supposed to do. Alright. A lot of fences. Now you can go back and do other quests. You don't have to keep like being meticulous about it, but contribution points are very important for obvious reasons. I just found it really kind of cool. Why can't I? Can I get through here? This way? No. Why am I? Hold on. Don't want to crouch. I'm about to just go turn these in. I can't even figure out what this is. All right. No, I'll just turn in real quick to all these areas. Alright. There's an NPC up here.
Guru! Be relieved, Guru!
Okay, there's like a little vendor in there. Okay, cool. Guru don't even want any. They're like, well, fuck you, man. We ain't fucking with you. Not a lot of XP when you go back. As far as like killing shit. There's some quest dudes over there. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. And when you go to the quest, they will usually tell you what they'll give you if you complete them. Right here is what you're looking for. Right there. You want your contribution XP. That's what you're looking for. When you do quests, that's initially what you're trying to gain, is contribution gain. Here's a bunch of turn-ins, except I didn't do his yet. See, contribution.
The enemies are preparing to engage.
80. See, and then there's another contribution.
Our target is the Kuruto fighter. We need to get into guard positions. Movement spotted at the front.
I want to say there's one right up here. Yep. Towards the camp. There's other quests that'll give you skills towards your skills, other ones towards contribution. So it's very important, man. Plus, crafting will also yield for you. go with the movement speed buff. Okay. We can open that, then eat it. And essentially, you're also earning gold, which is a good thing as well. You need silver in this game, a lot of it. Let me feed my pets. Hold on 1 second. Oh, they're good. Okay, let me check out the comments. Never played BDO. I've heard too much about it being pay to win. Is this true? And also, is it that cluttered normally, or did you set it like that? It's default, but you can adjust the HUD, Eric. An early start, I see always, Orin. You know, the funny thing about it is, though, the game is not a, you know, you can, okay, so let me go to the shop here, the Pearl shop, which is, I guess, kind of what some people might have been talking about, but so anything you can buy from Pearl shop as far as what you can buy. So the funny thing is, most of it's cosmetic. You can buy inventory space, things like that. There are Black Spirit picks is like the weekly stuff. So, you know, right here, for example, I can get a polar bear, a value pack. It's just like sales. Polar bear is a pet. Inventory, it's added inventory space. But as far as like gear, they only have like costumes and everything else, and you can get like different mount accessories. Pets are very important in this game, and that's the biggest one. Like if you're going to invest anything, these help you loot. It's not a requirement. You know what I mean? You can manually loot. There's no auto loot. The pets do the auto loot, and they do things for you. So that's what like the pets are. Other than that, there's no gear in here. Like there's no gear as far as like if you're going to purchase gear, that's not happening. When they say pay to win, it's like you're trying to buy stuff to improve your gaming experience without having to do the content. Unfortunately, that in this game does not exist. There is fluff. There's a lot of fluff stuff, but not required. So anything you buy in like inventory space. If you want to buy inventory space, you can, but you don't have to. You can do quests to increase your inventory space. Your weight will increase as you are leveling too. But you can buy that ahead of time, so it's not as much of a burden to you. But other than that, then no. I mean, it's not a pay to win because you can't buy anything towards PvP to you know, give you an advantage in PvP. You can't. None of the classes are pay lock, meaning every time they come out with a new class, it is automatically applied to the base game. So it's kind of cool in that way. And you don't have to pay a monthly subscription. If you want to do like, for example, I can pop one of these because I already have whatever. But like right here is my value 7-day pack. I click this, I hit yes, and now, you know, I get the perks of that. And then I have another one over here. So it gives me an extra 16 expansion, which I already have because I already did it. Combat skills, mount XP gain, extra weight limit, stuff like that. That's basically what you're paying for when you do that. You're actually just getting some of those extra benefits and features. And if you already have it, just it's added to the time. So it's just like a monthly subscription in that way if you want to do it. It's optional. Other than that, once you buy the game, you have access to it. There's a player rolling the carriage. Like carriage accessories, that's, you know, you can buy a carriage. But like adding carriage accessories and mount accessories, that's fluff. It's all fluff. It's just fluff. Fluffity fluff fluff. There's my 2 turn-ins, and then I got another one, and there's another quest giver here. So when I come to this dude, as you can see, once again, contribution. That's what you're looking for when you're doing these quests. Once again, contribution. Then there's a new quest giver. Wasn't there a quest giver around here? How did I skip you? Then you take a look at what your reward is. There's your contribution. That is like... And then see, I already did it because I already killed enough. Frick it. Just go around the front door. Overshot. I hate when that happens. Is there something I'm missing? Kill fighters. Okay. Alright. That's why I'm I gotta find the fighters. Soldier. How rare are these dudes? Jesus. No, it's a soldier. Fuck. All right. There it is. There's one. Need one more, and I'm done with this area. Oh, there's some out here patrolling. Anybody ever think that some of these subhuman classes are pretty stupid? They're like, you're right in front of them. Like, I want AI. Sometimes the AI will catch you off guard, but majority of the time I feel like they're just like, hi, what's up? I don't want to fuck with you. We can have peace. Okay, there's a huge herd of them in here. That dude was like, hey man, something's going on over here. Our shit's getting fucked. The old classic exclamation mark above an NPC's head's never good. Unless it's a quest giver. If it's an NPC, you can be sure something's like, oh shit. Oh, I think I found the little bastard. Yes, I did. Get over here. Yes. Yes. I have done it. The game is a lot of fun. The combat's fun as hell. Graphics, holy spliffy. I even toned it down. Like you got, oh my god. A lot of things, the dialogue, the story's okay. The main storyline's okay. I don't feel like they've really established a lore in the game. If you're not into like doing like questing, intense, like pointless crafting. The crafting's okay. It will get you like money. It will earn you money. There are certain aspects of the crafting that has its appeal. Then there's other things that it's like, okay, so I can't craft any very viable gear past a certain point. Okay, well, that's kind of depressing. So there are problems with the game. Like, once again, no dungeons. You don't anticipate like doing dungeons or anything like that in this game. It doesn't have the Holy Trinity, so you're not banking on a tank. You're not banking on traditional tanks and traditional healers. But as far as like guild-oriented group, you know, having, you know, that is very precedent in this game. You know, that's very much the thing that will determine whether or not your long-term investment in a game like this is how active you are with other players and what your goals are trying to be as far as like guild progression. That is very, very impressive in this game. I will say guild progression is kind of the attraction to this game. Let me go ahead. But I just wanted to show you guys like contribution. Almost time to farm Asula's set. Dang right, Rage. Dude, I've been reading. There's so much in this game, dude. There is so much. So much. BDO and PS4, it will be coming, Wise. We will be seeing BDO in the next couple of months on console. It's coming to Xbox first, and then it'll be coming to PS4. They haven't released when the beta is going to begin on console, but there is a sign-up sheet or sign-up link in the description below that you can, you know, people can sign up for Xbox beta. Now, like I said, the game doesn't have its traditional aspects to other MMOs. This is Asian-based game. And Asians, MMOs are more like do as you please, try to work as, you know, your end game's about group orientation as far as like open-ended system. You know, what are you going to do? What are you going to work on PvP? Are you going to be a, you know, somebody who's trying to make money, provide services for other people? There are some things that I was just like, that's traditional. The combat in this is awesome. It's probably hands down one of the best combat systems I have played in an MMO. I'm not even going to lie to you. I mean, the combat system is ridiculously awesome. I mean, I wish I would have gotten a thing so I could draw some of this blood while I'm here. That's a big fucking pig. Yeah, baby! I kicked that fucking pig's ass! Not cops, either. Alright, so, there's another quest giver over here. We'll see what he wants. Contribution points. It's about contribution points. So, even though I've out-leveled the area, I'm over here doing what? Getting contribution points. Once again, I can accept the quest. And it'll show me. Right here. Contribution. Oh, and then a combat X. Oh my god, yes! Yes, I hit the mother load. Okay. Now I am on a controller, so this is very okay, I'm supposed to take this dude somewhere. Where? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I supposed to do, dude? Okay, okay, okay. I think I see it. I'm supposed to get you over here, right? Maybe? Are there evil people over here? Well, I mean, what gives? That's a fucking mole? What? Oh, it's a crab. Why is a crab in the middle of a fucking garden? Right, I kicked that crab's ass. Oh, looky, I can get flowers. That is so cool. Ladies. Flowers. Come on. Come on. You know you want to play it. It's got flowers. There's flowers here. Oh my god. That, see, I know tulips. See? It's awesome. Awesome! Okay. So let's see. What in the heck? Trouble at the farm. Okay. In the garden. Okay. Yeah, didn't I just do that? What? I'm lost. I killed the fucking moles. See, the moles are dead, man. I probably killed that fucking tulip. See, look at this. I'm picking a bouquet. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's a friggin' rose. Of course, I don't get one. Look at this, roses, roses. Oh, now see, isn't that nice? I'm going to give that to my wife for Valentine's Day. Virtual roses. Think she'll like it? Think she'll buy into it? I mean, it's the thought that counts, right? Right? Come on, come on. I'll be like, do you know how long it took me to pick these roses? For a dozen in virtual world? Something's up. Something's amiss. Okay. Let me check this out again. All right. Kill small moles. Kill big moles. Okay. So I'm not finding the other moles. I have to find the different size moles. Look at this. Roses. I have to stop and pick roses. Oh, and tulips, man. I'm wanting to harvest flowers just so I know them. Boy, that fucking crab. I mean, what's it eating, man? There's a big mole. I've already got the big moles. I think I need the small moles. Got this thing on its ass. Ow. There's a big one. I need a small mole. Small mole, small mole. Got one of the little bastards. See, they're hard. They're hard to find. I'm colorblind green. I can't see all this shit amongst this greenage and flourishes and shit. That's right. I killed them all on top. I did it. I did it. It's like Dora the Explorer. Dun 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 dun. We did it. Yay. Okay, now there's this little green marker. I bet you gotta take this dude up here. He's wanting to go to the market. I know that's what he's doing. Right? Congratulations on your new achievement. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so appreciative.
Like adventures, and I want to be by myself around the world. If you
see that?
Please.
You see this?
I have no interest.
Contribution points. It's all about the contribution points.
I don't like adventures, and I want to be by myself.
Have fun. Have a little RPG. Don't take things so serious. And then once again, you just go around and you look, and a lot of these quests will give you contribution XP. That's the perk to it. Now, hold on. Now, dude, I really got to ask, man. Where am I taking you?
My cute baby.
No, this dude's a little weird. I'm not going to lie to you.
Potions. There are many inside.
I'm not going to lie. He's a little weird. He's rubbing an egg and... like, he calling it his baby. I don't know what's up with that, man, honestly. Okay, I got this farmer with me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. So look at that, increased stamina. Yes, yes, and more yes. We're not getting shit for XP. We want contribution, baby. Oh, wild herbs, man. It's wild herb with herbs. Fruit tree. Oh my god, I could get like one of those fruits. Fruit trees are really, really good. I do encourage harvesting as frequently as possible in this game. If you have the energy, by all means, please utilize your gathering skills. Life skills is a pain.
These large boars have messed up the field.
Yes, they did.
You get rid of the boars and take their hides with you.
I already fucking did the lotus swarms. More contribution? Well, sure I will do it. If you're going to give me contribution. Okay. So. Tough boar meat. Yay. Alright, so let me check out something. Hold on. So, we did the farm quest, right? Plantation wheat. That's what this little dude's here for. He needs wheat. That's the dude's going to give me some extra crazy, awesome shit for helping him out, for hooking him up. I want to help this dude get his shit first. He's giving me extra shit on top of that. So wait a minute. So we were in here for the right reasons. There's oh well, looky. More quest. Depends. What are you offering me? Contribution. See? Who needs money? Who needs money? Oh, thank you. I don't need the knowledge base. I appreciate it though. Maybe I gotta buy wheat from this person. I don't even know. Hey, farm.
With the locust swarm, right? Huh. Oregon or worse.
No. She just got a bunch of hoes. But oh yeah, I actually do need this. Ah, shit. Don't take money from my bank. Bitch. Give me credit. I need credit.
Take them at a cheap price.
Now you gotta want to, every time you see an little thing, make sure you hit these NPCs. These add up.
Mrs. Late, all the wheat has been loaded.
Then leave for the refugee camp.
Stop right there. Mrs. Late, I already told you. The arms must be blessed by Elion before distribution.
They must
I understand
be.
your concerns, good priest, but the people are starving.
Ordinary food will do nothing to save them. Don't you get it? Can't you see the refugees are suffering for their own sins?
The pharmacist claims differently. He says the contagion will spread faster if they're starving. Fortunately, this year we've harvested enough wheat, enough to alleviate the hunger of all the refugees.
If you deny God's will, your farm will not go unpunished.
Really? Is that truly God's will?
Blasphemy! Questioning God's will? Do you really expect to get away with this? Your arrogance will bring disaster to this farm. Do you understand?
Do not hesitate to help.
You shouldn't trust other men.
Giving help is like looking after oneself.
When they see my sword.
Okay. Trade, node management. It's node manager too. Okay. Yes! Hand it over! That's what I'm talking about, Lewis. Alright. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. But, you know, definitely you want to earn, work on contribution points. Contribution points are very much a necessity in this game. You know, hold on here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, wrong button. Still trying to figure out all the buttons as far as like pulling up your character sheet and stuff. Because I'm on a controller most of the time. Nope, nope, nope. Let me just do it the old way. There's a... I'm trying to figure it out. That's... I have no idea. I'm lost. Anyways, you could typically open up your character sheet, and that's pretty much where you're going to get all your stats at. Can't even right click it. I'm trying to figure it out, but oh well. Let me go ahead, check out some comments. If you look at mini map, the mobs you see are yellow. Okay, to get CP, cooked beer or chicken will give you tons of CP, right? If you start at low level tune, you can gain CP with them, and they count towards the whole account. Exactly. That's what I heard. Like, I heard, like, questing, CP, like, cooking, and also a lot of different crafting will earn CP. I had 275 contribution points, and it was still not enough. It's never enough. My Nightblade is going to be evil, I can tell. And you can have virtual love too. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, exactly. The one thing I always like, one thing I was reading on the forums was contribution points, and somebody had posted said the more quests you give, the more contribution you get, because you can still do your life skills, and that will add to the contribution points. But this is where alts and questing come hand in hand. Someone's like, if you do quests on a main, Then when you make an ult and you do those quests, they share, like you said, share the contribution points, and you can get a ton of contribution points just from doing like the stupid quest lines, little quest lines in the areas, and unlocking, talking to NPCs. Just talking to NPCs will sometimes earn you contribution points. So I was just like, wow, okay. I mean, some people would just skip it. You would never think like something simple like that would make such a big deal. But sure as shit, I guess it does. So I was like, okay, cool deal. You know, and when I look back at the quest, I'm like noticing a lot of rewards aren't paid in gold. They're paid in contribution. So I was like, all right, cool deal. So, you know, to me, that was kind of cool. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's so sweet. Flowers. I'm going to give them to my wife. I'm not selling them. I'll give them to my wife. I'll make her make an account and I'll hand them to her. She can put them in. I don't know if you can put these in your houses, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But yeah, guys, it's a fun game. But once again, if you're going to get so far towards the end game, the one thing you have to focus on is stats, right? Farming is more than just pain in the ass. Like, life skills is tedious. Grinding, RNG is terrible. And towards the end, you will spend some time grinding. But you do that in anyways when you're in dungeons. So you just got to get out of the mindset, like, you would typically grind in a dungeon for what? For gear. Well, in this game, you're doing it world bosses. And you try and get groups and doing it world bosses, or, you know, within the area of what AP you're at. Once you get there, then you move on and forward. And once you get to about, I want to say, your gear score 400, that's when PvP starts getting... You can PvP at lower gear score, but you're squishy. You'll die a lot. So there's a lot of things going into it. The end game is PvP focused. It's all about PvP in the end game, and that takes guild members, you know, to get those guild quests up. That's very, like, right now I'm working on just getting contribution points, because you need contribution points when you do take nodes over for node management. But once you'll always get contribution points back, from my understanding. So once you disengage from a node, right, those contributions are distributed to you. But this is what it's about: getting quests to build up your guild passives. Getting that done. See, right now we have no conquest scores. Then you have guild history, guild missions. See? All of these are, you know, your guild missions. Occupancy missions, general missions, mission statuses. Very important. It's more group oriented. This game is more towards, like, you know, at the end, coming together to get your objective done as a unit. You know, so recruitment, very important in this game. And, you know, trying to recruit different classes for different positions. So, yeah, pretty cool. Love it. I like it so far. I'm loving it. You know, I'm only a little low into it. A lot of people are like, the nostalgia will wear off. But Void Knight God. Void Knight's a pretty good Rosalind. But like Rage was saying, like Musa is really nice. I like the melee DPS. I hear mixed things about assassins, but like Musa has like single and some AoE, and then the Lawn, I haven't tried Lawn yet, so that's something I want to look into getting into Berserker tomorrow. So I want to cover Berserker tomorrow. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of dynamics to the game, but it's not your traditional aspect of the Holy Trinity and, you know, dungeon grinding and things like that. The world is huge. There are no load screens in BDO. There are, unfortunately, as far as the zones, though, is the level of difficulty of the monsters. I wish that would change. And like Elder Scrolls did that really well, where no matter what area you're in, you're gaining XP. The difficulty scales based on your level. So I wish more games would kind of implement that. But this is a huge, huge game. I haven't even unlocked a lot of the game areas yet. Because if you see me scroll out, it's a globe. But these are, right here is where it's focused in at. And there's a lot over here that I haven't even gotten to yet. And it only unlocks when you get to those areas. And luckily they still have the icons for your AP, for recommended AP area. Right? So it's kind of nice. And it kind of has this progression path to it, except this one. That's 110. And this one is 240. So that's a little spread out. World Boss, recommended AP. Party, recommended. Right? So, yep. It's a lot. No load screens. None. There's no load screens in this game. If you get a load screen, it's just because it's buffing. So, that's really refreshing as well. Not gonna lie. I'm still waiting on that Berserker stream. I'm doing that tomorrow, Phil. I'm on that one tomorrow. But I'm loving it. I'm loving the game. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. The graphics are amazing. The combat is probably hands down some of it. Revisit Neverwinter. I will be doing Neverwinter. Also, I'll be taking a look at Star Trek Online. Things like that. Yep. But, yeah, honestly, I feel the combat system in this game, hands down, as far as action combat, it's probably one of the best. You know, there's no twitch system to it. It's just action combat. You know, there's no twitch system. Elder Scrolls uses a twitch system. This is not twitch. This is like I'm going to straight unload everything I can within my arsenal of my combos. It's about combos. It's just straight action. And what you see, once again, contribution. Contribution, everything. You can definitely get a lot of contribution points just doing all the little... You'll out-level the quest areas. So don't anticipate, but you can revisit these quest areas, make it a lot easier. Get those contributions like Mark and was saying. You crafting, cooking, very good ways of getting... your CP as well, your contribution points as well. And like Rage said, even at 240, it wasn't enough. You need, that's one thing though. But keep in mind, when you're doing alts and you're doing these things, the questing and stuff, they will, you know, be shared on all your characters. So the more you accumulate, it'll just be added to those other characters. Really nice. Really, really nice. I think someone said they pushed around 400 CP. So it was like gear score 400, CP contribution points 400. Everything's trying to be pushed around that 400 mark to make yourself a lot more viable towards what you're trying to accomplish. So from my understanding, 400 is where I need to be with a nice average score set between the two. So that's what I'm pushing for. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. If anybody has any questions, comments, please post below. I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystic MMOs. And as always, have a nice day.